Kevin, we're at Ezra Medical Center, 15th Avenue, at episode 1 of Ask the Doctor at Ezra. Come aside with me and let's ask the doctor the questions that you followers asked us to ask. Beautiful lobby, state-of-the-art building. You're gonna love this. We're on the second floor of Ezra Medical Center. Now let me tell you the perks of Ezra. Ezra is a full medical center with 16 specialties, but late hours, located in all corners of Borough Park for your convenience. So wherever you are, Ezra is there. When you walk into Ezra, they have you on the chart no matter which location you're at. If there's an issue that you have to see a specialist, you're going downstairs and you're meeting the specialist. Ezra has it all. Let's go and meet the doctors. Shalom Aleichem, doctor.
Aleichem shalom.
Hi, I'm Perlowitz here.
Oh, nice to meet you.
We're here with episode 1 from Ask the Doctor at Ezra. Okay, we have a couple of questions. You have a couple of minutes now?
A few minutes.
Few minutes out of your busy schedule? Let's go for it, doctor. Okay. First of all, doctor, lucky you. This is a state-of-the-art of the facility.
Yep.
And it's great to work, I'm sure.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. It's amazing.
All right, so I posted on my status, guys, send me in questions to ask the doctor. I'm going to be meeting Dr. Streicher and Ezra. I have a whole list of questions. I'm not going to bother you with all the questions. I'm going to ask you a few of the questions, all right?
Sure.
Some very interesting questions as well. What's one health myth that most people believe that drives doctors crazy?
Well, do you have time? Because it's a list. No. But besides that, I would say, first of all, just that penicillin, somehow antibiotics heals everything is the answer to it all.
Really?
It's not in a lot of cases, especially viruses and those kinds of stuff. People demand antibiotics very often. They think that's going to solve their problems. It doesn't really help for that at all.
Like literally people think antibiotics is the miracle for everything?
Somehow. And actually sometimes it could cause more harm than benefit if you take it in the wrong circumstances.
Do you recommend probiotics when people take antibiotic?
It's not sometimes, depends on the situation, depends on the circumstances.
Got it. A big thing over here, which is the topic of the generation, smoking versus vaping. What's your take on this whole thing?
Well, they're both unhealthy, obviously, but if you're changing from smoking to vaping, you're going in the wrong direction.
Really?
Vaping could be even worse than smoking.
Wow.
First of all,
powerful.
Because the vape is oil vape. It's not like in the olden days when they had they would vape the water vape. It's different. The oil vape doesn't leave your lungs, first of all. Second of all, it blocks the opportunity of the oxygen that you're inhaling to go to your blood. And if that doesn't go to your blood, you didn't have your energy, you didn't have anything. So, as healthy as you can be now.
Lots of people, please ask the doctor what he thinks about switching from smoking to vaping, but that's
not a good idea.
Lots of people promote it, so you say absolutely not.
Right, besides for the fact that the smoke could cause cancer on its own, because any damage to internal tissue, anything causes the tissue to want to replenish itself, and that could go the wrong way, which is cancer. It could also cause blocking, like I said, of oxygen to the blood, which takes away your nutrients.
Wow, so again, don't smoke, but if you smoke, don't switch to vape.
Yeah.
Wow, powerful one. Are people today's days actually less healthy than 50 years ago, despite all the modern medicines, right? Today's medications is unreal what there is today. Are people more healthy than 50 years ago?
So the exact statistics, I don't know, but it would make sense because modern medicine is dealing with the cure to stuff, not preventative most of the time. And we're living in general lifestyles that are more sedentary, which is not great for us. And we're eating foods with a lot more chemicals and a lot more stuff inside them that are not healthy. So that could be
saying today we have a lot more issues, so automatically the cures have to be more as well to counteract the issues. But 50 years ago, they didn't have the issues we have today.
Magdum refuah lamaka, yeah.
Magdum refuah lamaka. So we have the refuah because the more the issues that they have. 50 years ago, they were a lot more healthy. They're generally people.
Mm-hmm.
Curious, a Hamish doctor like you, what made you become a doctor? How'd you get into it?
Well, I am not a traditional doctor. I started off actually, I'm Israeli, Eretz Yisrael digger, and I started off in Kollel. I started off as a...
You were a Kollel man?
Malaman Cheder.
Malaman Cheder.
6th grade, 8th grade. I was a substitute Magachir in yeshiva, but...
What are you talking about?
Life has its ways of turning around.
You went from Magachir in yeshiva?
Substitute Magachir.
Or you could say Magachir.
Yeah.
You were a Magachir to a doctor.
Yeah.
And a doctor, you're a doctor. How many years of college did you go to become a doctor?
So it takes like 12 years.
12 years of college.
Started with a GED and undergrad, pre-med, master's first, medical school, and then residency altogether.
Wow.
So Chaim, here, I want to show you a room that we have here.
Wow, this is gorgeous. Really stunning.
Yeah, very nice. I'm still working on some of the stuff here, but very nice layouts.
So everything here is gorgeous, beautiful, nice big chairs.
Mm-hmm.
You're done with the old school tables?
No, we still have them in some rooms. This is for a specific type of exams. But in general, some we mix them up. Some rooms have them, some rooms have others.
Wow, amazing, state-of-the-art, top equipment here. This is beautiful. I like the vibe here. It's a very calming experience to walk in over here. The colors, just the lighting. It
is newer, the building.
It's brand new, state-of-the-art.
Yeah.
Really gorgeous. Is it ever painful for you to treat patients like, I'm talking about little kids?
Yeah.
Really?
So if, for example, I have to do something that's beneficial to the patient, for example, throat culture, to find out what's wrong with them, or take a vaccine, or even sometimes just check kids, they feel very uncomfortable, and they start crying, or it's uncomfortable to them and it harms them, it's not comfortable for me either. That's
amazing to hear, because as a child, you always think the doctor's out to get you when there's, so you think it hurts you when you get a child that's shot. Wow, a last question for you, doctor, okay? If there's one thing that you could tell people, okay, I'm sure you have a lot of advice for people. One thing that could really change a person's life, what would it be?
Well, I would say, first of all, be more active. I think that's the most important, but treat your body like it's a temple, which means like you see people in the street sometimes buffering their cars, cleaning it and checking every detail in there. You want to do the same thing to your body. At least half the energy they put into their car, you should put into your body.
Your body's your car.
Yeah, we have organs, like we say, nekovim, chalulim, literally what it is. There are hollow organs, there are closed ones, and if one changes the other way, everything could go bad. So take care of yourself, put in the effort into it, and then everything should work to the best.
Funny question from a follower, okay? He says, Chaim, I get lots of headaches, okay, sometimes even really, really intense headaches. Could you ask the doctor if I might have to do that? I'm on my phone. My screen time is 16 hours a day, screen time, and my head is tilted down.
It causes a lot of problems. Besides for headaches, also the muscles in the back tense. But again, headaches, I can't give diagnosis from the phone and from a question, but potentially that could definitely cause, that could be one of the causes of his headache. Could be plenty other, he has to come get checked out.
Get checked out. But do you think the fact that his head might
screen time is known to cause definitely headaches.
Really?
And other stuff.
Is it the screen in his eyes, or is it the tilt of his head?
A multitude of things. It's a combination of everything together.
The muscles, the shape for the body cause hunchback as well?
Yeah.
Really?
Potentially, if you stand as long as you
stand like this a whole day.
Allow it to grow in that position. That's what happens eventually.
Somebody should invent like a stand to hold you.
They do. That's why they have the computers that stand up high.
There we go.
Then you can function better with them.
But screen time should definitely go down.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much, doctor. It's been a pleasure answering the questions. The followers will see the vlog, they'll see the episode, and they'll get their answers. This is one of many episodes coming, and it's been really a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Let me just try to say something in the camera. I have to say that anything said over here is not a diagnosis or not any kind of medical plan. You have to come in to see your doctor. This is just opinions at this point over here.
Okay, so I guess thanks for your opinion.
Yes.
Chevre, with 16 specialties and over 215,000 visits in this Ezra facility. Well, not just this building, all the buildings at Borough Park. Think about the number again. 215,000 visits at Ezra this past year. Over 65,000 patients in the network of Ezra. 65,000 patients just at Borough Park. Guys, Ezra is the place you want to be at. All right, guys, so let's go now to meet PA Vaiselberg. We're going to discuss some real summer safety questions. Ezra, is that the doctor? Let's go knock on the door.
Hey, Chaim, how are you? Nice to see you again.
Good to see you, doctor. A couple of minutes?
Sure.
All right, so we're going to tackle over here some summer questions that my followers sent me. I put on my status that I'm going to go meet PA Vaiselberg, and those sent the questions. Summer safety questions, all right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's start with dehydration, all right? Dehydration is the number one cause of probably people fainting in the summer, somewhat.
It's a cause of it.
It's a cause of it, all right? What causes people to dehydrate?
Lack of drinking or overheating, and again, not drinking enough when they should be.
Is it because they're sweating more in the summer?
Sweating more, using more energy, it's hotter.
Mm-hmm. So it causes them to use out their liquid.
To use up the liquid.
Use up the liquid very quickly, and that causes them to dehydrate.
Correct.
Is it more in adults or in kids?
It's quicker to have dehydration in children because they're smaller.
Mm-hmm. How many years are you a PA?
About 20 years.
20 years? Wow. First of all, you look like you're only 20 years old.
Thank you.
So, 20 years being a PA, what do you see summer safety that you could recommend to my followers and to everybody from your experience?
Well, as we discussed, hydrating, wearing helmets on bicycles and scooters.
You get those patients who come with broken bones?
I get those patients with broken bones, lots of lacerations.
Any brain bleeds ever?
Unfortunately.
What's the number one cause of brain bleeds?
Well, hitting the head, obviously.
Without a helmet?
Without a helmet, of course.
And you see kids who come in with helmets?
The ones that come in without the helmets have more injuries.
Got it. Wow. What do you recommend about knee pads, shoulder pads, hand pads, and all those?
If it's appropriate to the activity they're doing.
Got it.
Rollerblading, roller skating, knee pads, elbow pads, bike riding, definitely a helmet, scooter helmets, non-electric scooters.
Sunscreen and sunburn and all that. What's your experience on that?
It happens very often, especially in children when they get dehydrated. Sunscreen, high SPF, specially formulated for children.
What number?
Approximately 45, 50 for children, yes.
I have a guy, Brody from Seagate, who has a backyard on the beach. Who said, Michael, me and my family, we love chilling out there all summer long. We sit in our private beach, our backyard, barbecue, play ball, and we love it out there. Are there any health risks to sit out on the beach all summer?
Yes, prolonged sun exposure can lead to more risk, especially dehydration, sunburns, which can get worse than just a first-degree burn, and obviously sunstroke, which is the worst-case scenario, where they would completely dehydrate and usually end up in the hospital.
You've seen any patients like that?
Extensive sunburns and sunstroke, yes.
Wow. And that comes from sitting out in the sun.
Too much sun exposure.
Sun exposure itself. That means even they could be drinking and be dehydrated and all that. The fact that they're getting too much exposure to the sun without sunscreen.
Frequent breaks are necessary, sunscreen, staying out there all day could be potentially dangerous.
Even with sunscreen?
Even with sunscreen.
Okay, so if you have your private beach in Seagate, don't sit out there all day. That's the message. So we covered the hydration, sunscreen. Is there anything else that you could say for somebody sending his kid to camp to be aware before he goes to camp?
So one of my pet peeves with the teenagers is being careful who they get a ride with or where they're going. Keep safe. That's important. They might not fall under the medical, but we care about the entire child.
Right.
That's another thing. On the bike riding we discussed, helmets we discussed.
Ticks.
Checking yourself daily. In the shower, have a parent check their child, look all over, usually when they get a bath.
You got patients with ticks that ended up bad? Lyme disease?
Lyme disease.
Lyme disease, and Lyme disease could go bad.
Potentially.
If it's not treated.
Potentially. Chaim, even at Ezra, they give us time to take a break on this gorgeous rooftop.
It is gorgeous. You think it's important for somebody who works to take breaks?
Correct.
Better for his stress level, better for his focus and everything else. Look, I think I'm becoming a doctor here. A PA here, a nurse. Yeah. Can I become a nurse here, maybe?
Nurse, MA, pick your choice.
Look at the view you guys have out here. You have the Verrazano Bridge over there, Manhattan over there. Chaim, my child is going to summer camp for 2 months now. Do you recommend he comes to get himself checked up by the doctor before he goes up to the camp?
I think all children and adults should have their annual visits, not just before the summer.
Annually, make sure you get checked out.
Correct.
You push a child to come to the doctor before he goes up to camp? Is that a...
Lav dafka before camp, whenever they're due for their annual visit, that's perfectly okay.
And listen, children, if you come in, get some goodies, so it's worth it. Wow, thank you so much, PA Vaiselberg. It's a pleasure to ask you the questions, and I just can't get enough of this facility here. Doctor, I behaved today. Can I get a prize?
Sure.
Wow, I feel like I'm back in 3rd grade. Oh, there's something about turning it like 6 times, even though you only have to turn it once, but just keep on turning it with that turn. Lucky ducky. Kids, for this itself is worth to come out to the doctor. Stay safe, stay hydrated with Ezra.